Hello, everybody. I've been feeling not very well at all in the last day or two, so I wasn't planning on doing a recording at all, but forgive that. But my goodness, Arsenal nil, Aston Villa 2. Of every single game I saw that Villa had lined up from about early March, we had City away, Liverpool at home, Arsenal away. This was the game I was least looking forward to, just because I've watched Arsenal up this season and they're very, very good. That was an absolute astonishing performance. We've seen some incredible performances under Unai Emery at Aston Villa, Newcastle 3-0, Man United 3-1, beating Arsenal 1-0 at home, beating City 1-0 at home. Given Arsenal's form, given what they're going for, given the fact we're away from home, given the fact we played on a Thursday night in a really tough game at Lille, given the fact we've played the most football of any team in the Premier League this season, that I think is the best performance from Aston Villa. Um, maybe this season, maybe one of the greatest ever, possibly. It was an absolutely amazing performance. You know, amazing. I I just need to stare off into the distance for a good 10 minutes, absorbing what I just witnessed. The the Emirates was totally empty. It was totally empty from about the 87th minute. Amazing. And you could feel it throughout the second half that something was coming. In the back of my head, the old Villa fan of old is always just fearing we're going to concede a late heartbreaking goal. It's all going to go somehow it's going to go wrong for us. But it didn't. We had 60% possession. We absolutely dominated them. Every single player was 10 out of 10. There was not a single performance, other than maybe Musa Diaby, who just seemed a little slightly off it. Defensively, he did really good work, going forward slightly off it. But generally, everyone was 10 out of 10. Morgan Rogers, how the hell is this guy coming up from the Championship and so rapidly adapting to European and Premier League football? He looks brilliant. He looks like already looks like a bargain. You've got, Diego Carlos, the tank, the warrior, the ultimate warrior. He's got face paint on and wear tassels like the ultimate warrior. He's built bigger than the warrior, isn't he? Uh, First half, he was fantastic because, look, Arsenal were very dangerous the first half. Odegaard and Saka, particularly in that first 20 minutes, that link up between the two of them, it just felt like it was going to be a matter of time before they got through. But Luca Dean dealt very well with Saka, I think, generally in the game. But, they're two absolutely world-class players, Odegaard and Saka, and you're expecting it to come at some time. But to be honest, it never quite happened for them. There was only one chance, two chances I can think of with Arsenal. One where Saka cut inside and curved it, and it just went wide of the post. But the other one, the save from Trossard from Emi Martinez, best goalkeeper in the world. How many times do you hear pundits like Jamie Carragher say, Alisson, best goalkeeper in the world? How often do you hear pundits go, Edison, Alisson? The guy won the World Cup. The reason he won the World Cup, the reason Lionel Messi has international trophies is because Argentina finally found a goalkeeper capable of making clutch saves at clutch moments, making big penalty saves. And that was, again, a save made by someone who is the greatest goalkeeper on the planet. It was just unbelievable. Villa's composure on the ball at the back. The amount of times we would just play around, Arsenal press you furiously. The amount of times we would just keep the ball and find a way through, drag Declan Rice forward, find that gap into Watkins. Watkins who'd come deep, or Morgan Rogers. The two of them playing together for the first time with Rogers as a second striker. I, I thought they were absolutely amazing, amazing. Watkins is hold up play was excellent. His link up play was excellent. His work rate against the two strongest centre backs in the country, the best defence in the country. outstanding, and he got the goal he deserved. What a goal that was from Watkins. As soon as he got it, I thought he's going to score it, and just there's a debate about whether to take Tony Watkins to the Euros. Shut up, shut up. It's the debate's over. It's over. Villa have been struggling with clean sheets this season. We had no CDM, we had no Douglas Luiz, no Kamara. We had to have Tielemans and McGinn play together in that sense of it, and both of them were absolutely outstanding. Every single time the two of them will put themselves in the right position to stop Arsenal playing forward through the centre. The amount of times they would get the ball and have such composure with their back, someone like a Declan Rice coming onto their back, always making the right decision, always making the right pass, always weighting their passes perfectly. Tielemans with that long ball forward for Watkins at the end. McGinn would just constantly turning the right way, constantly making the right pass, constantly hassling. They were absolutely amazing, the two of them. Zaniolo, fantastic performance from Zaniolo. Gave Ben White a headache all game. Again, same. Back to goal, constantly holding it up well, linking up well, making the right passes. And then when he came off, Moreno and Luca Dean, our two fullbacks, linking up for that first goal. Great ball from Moreno, fantastic run from Dean, and a great whip ball across. Pau Torres, what's going on here? Pau Torres, Dean, Moreno, Pau Torres getting ahead of his man, over to the back post, and Leon Bailey, who's been one of the best attackers in world football this season, gets the goal he deserves. Amazing. And then we follow it up a few minutes later, sitting back, doing what we've done all game, a kind of a mid-block, just patiently allowing Arsenal to play in front of us, not really giving them much to get in behind, not really allowing their counters to affect us, not getting overwhelmed by their press. Obviously, we've scored. They're now starting to press a bit more. They're leaving gaps, and you've got a player like Tielemans who can pick out a pass as well as he did. Absolutely incredible. Brilliant ball forward. Great run from Watkins. Holds off Smith Rowe. Waits for Raya to come forward and a chip over. I mean, what more is there to say? It was just an absolutely incredible performance. Aston Villa, like I said, we are playing so much football. We've got so many key players missing, and we go and do that today. The hardest away day of the season, linked with with City, I guess. Just amazing, amazing. Unai Emery is the greatest. I'm getting a tattoo of him on my face. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to go buy a load of bricks and just build a great big, like, religious centre to all the players today, all the coaching staff, the manager, everyone, for what was an absolutely astonishing performance. I am feeling really, really ill right now, but I've got to just say thank you for making me feel better. I have found the cure for the common cold, and it is Unai Emery's Aston Villa winning 2-0 at Arsenal. Outstanding. 3 points ahead of Tottenham, who got battered at Newcastle yesterday. I played Dire Straits all day in tribute to Newcastle for that. All the talk recently, everyone, Gary Neville back in February with Roy Keane, Villa are done. Villa are done. Jamie Redknapp the other week, it'd be terrible if Spurs blew it now not to get top four without even mentioning Aston Villa. The amount of these ex-pundits who have no link to Aston Villa, who just continuously write us off thinking that we're the Villa of old. We ain't the Villa of old. We're the Villa of the here and now. We're Unai Emery's Aston Villa, and who knows where we can go. Massive game against Lille last Thursday. We get the win. Massive game 3 days later at Arsenal. We're going to win 2-0. Now we're going got Lille again away. Then we got ball. The games never stop, but Unai Emery just knows what he's doing. What a time to be a Villa fan. Thank you so much, Unai Emery. Thank you so much, this team, for that incredible performance, that incredible effort. Just incredible. Who knows where we're going? Up the mighty Villa.